I gotta tell y'all something. Hang on there a second. Y'all picking on Don Jr. right now. Y'all been picking on him, and he's going through a rough time right now. Like, look at this one. Now he's he's wearing an outfit I can talk about. All right, like that's a fine outfit. I'm gonna tell you something, truth right now, and you can take it to the bank even if it's not open on Sunday. That is what I wore up for my wedding. That's right. I wore a camo hat and an old brown T-shirt I got from downtown. It was I got it for I was at a Nugent show and they T-shirt cannoned it out into the room. And it wasn't a Nugent shirt. It was very weird. It was for a local feed supply company, but I wore it anyways with pride. And that's good stuff. And so he's been through a lot, this feller. Look at all the crap that's building up on his shelves, and he's going. It's a difficult time. He's a little bloaty in the cheeks. We all been there, you know, when you're carpet farming some oxy and you accidentally come across some Lactaid, and it turns out it has the exact opposite effect. And the next time you have cheese, you blow up like a beaver full of helium. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But I appreciate the effort, even though he's a fucking strip mall hick. Let's see what this boy has. And they got an ad on here. That's a game, something like that. I saw best that is the best game on a game site that I would never go to. Like, why would you even? Who needs this shit anymore? This is going a long time. That's a lot of. Who needs? Let me know when that shit's over. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe and put your thumb up someplace. Yeah, thanks for coming a member there, Angela. Getting in there. Okay, hold on.
So guys, why is no one asking this question?
Well, I don't know. That question? Why is no one asking that question? That question? Redundancy?
Why is no one asking whether Joe Biden is to blame for the hostage situation that unfolded in Texas with a clearly
That's true. I mean, maybe because he was nowhere near the place and shit like that happens all the time. And, I don't know. You probably could tell us. Why? How come?
Vetted, or someone that slipped through the cracks because the FBI was too busy.
I gotta be completely honest. One time I slipped through the cracks, and I was like, lucky me. It was an adventure. I was a little worried at first. It was, you get nervous, but I held it together. It was okay.
Perhaps investigating your grandmother because she's a conservative, or for whatever reason. But why is no one asking whether...
Well, I'll tell you why, because she looks lovely in that bonnet.
Joe Biden's to blame. I remember a time, about a 4-year period of time, where literally anything that went wrong in the country was the fault of the President of the United States. That was not that long ago.
Yeah, I remember that too. That was, shit. Is that Eisenhower? No, Taft. That's who it was.
About a year ago. Now, no one talks about those things, but I remember very clearly on Joe Biden's first day in office. Remember when he signed the executive orders one after the other, eliminating...
Has he got notes over on that shelf over on the side? Yeah, I remember that day too. It was fun. It was a good day or whatever. I was like, I was very disappointed though. He did these executive orders. He didn't even go out there and sit at a little tiny desk and then hold them up and go like that. Look at what I did. You know what I mean? That's what a real president does. Hold it up like a baby that's just shit in a bowl for the first time, and they hold up the bowl like, me make poopy. Like that kind of thing. You gotta have pride. You know what I'm saying?
All the campaign promises he'd make. Like, he's not going to end fracking. Gone. But the big...
End fracking? Motherfucker, I work in an LNG field. The fuck are you talking about? Hold on. USA LNG. That'll do it. Yeah, hey, you do know what you get from fracking, right? Do you have any fucking idea, son? We just beat Qatar. Qatar, that place where, you guys go to dangle with them sheikhs.
one was as it related to immigration, because on Joe Biden's first day in office, he revoked multiple Trump orders on the enhanced vetting of foreign nationals traveling to the United States. So did Joe Biden's reckless approach to immigration, the total disregard for our borders?
Well, this dude came in from England, man. He didn't come in from fucking, like, on Boko Haram Airlines, you dumb son of a bitch. He came in from England. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm worried. I think we should start vetting them fucks. Because if that Rusty Trombone dude comes over here, I want them to give him a good once over. Get in there in the deep folds. You know what I'm saying? Don't even pretend.
River. And laws and common sense. Did that benefit Malik Faisal Akram? How did a guy with a criminal record, a foreign national with a criminal record, get a visa to get into the...
Oh, you mean a British citizen? I don't know. I don't trust them Brits ever since they fired that first shot.
United States. Again, was the FBI too busy investigating grandma, because...
Mama? Dude, you are a grown adult, right? Fuck, man. Look, I appreciate a good fetish once in a while. You know what I mean? But I ain't into that diaper wearing shit. That's just weird. I ain't here to yuck nobody's yum. But, it's too much goddamn work. And if you want to... Look, all I'm saying is, if you're into the kind of stuff that Don Jr. seems to be into, double up on them diapers, because, I'm sure you got expensive pants if you're, third generation rich kid like this son of a bitch. And if you're ever going to put one of them scarves around your neck, put an amyl nitrate orange in your mouth so that if you spaz, you bite down on it, it wakes you up. That's no way to go. Hell, man, just spank it and move on.
He's a conservative?
Thanks, Leon.
Or is it worse than that? Because this is how the order reads, and you can decide for yourself.
Okay.
Now, therefore, I, Joseph Biden, Jr., President of the United States, by authority vested in me in the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, including Section 212F and 215A of the Immigration and Nationality Act 8,
Yeah. Slow down there, son. You're getting a little ahead of your skis.
USC 1182F and 1185A hereby find that it is in the interest of the United States to revoke Executive Order 13780 of March 6, 2017, protecting the nation from foreign terrorist entity in the United States. Yeah, seems like one you'd want to revoke, right? If you're brain dead.
Well, that's why you put that name on it, man. You know what I mean? It's like when they name a bill like the Good for Everybody law, or tickle you where you like it the most act of 2018. Like, how are we going to rescind that? That's awesome.
Like Joe Biden.
And then it's like, wait a minute, this ain't about tickling me in my favorite parts at all. This should have been called the point a gun at your coccyx and play Russian roulette bill. Thanks,
and proclamation 9645 of September 24th, 2017, enhancing vetting.
First of all, hey man, why the fuck you making air quotes again, man? You got them little bunny fuck yous running around all over. Little bunny fuck you, little bunny fuck you. This, it is the name of it. It ain't like something you made up, dumb shit.
Capabilities and processes for the detection of attempted entry into the United States by terrorists.
Fuck, man. First of all, does everybody in your family learn to read with a joint in their hand? Because this little, or a Coke straw, is that what it is? Just holding a... Okay, I can do a line, then I can do a line. That's how we read in this family. Come on.
For other public safety threats. Another one. You really want to get rid of this one, guys, right? That makes a lot of sense.
Well, just based on the name, fucko, you ain't reading the text of the other one. We ain't that dumb, you son of a bitch. Also, wear an orange hat. Otherwise, you're going to get what little brains you have scattered.
We don't want enhanced vetting of terrorists.
Where's Don Jr.? He tripped in the woods and we can't find him. He fell into some leaves. Go out there and look for a trail of cocaine and the beard from the dude in Die Hard. We'll see.
want to just let them in. I mean, it seems to be a common fold for Joe Biden, right? You also eliminate Proclamation 9723 of April 10, 2018, maintaining enhanced vetting capabilities and processes for detecting attempt.
I like how you read, man. It's like you're it's like you're on a little wagon. Is that the technique they used when they taught you to read? I never learned how to read, so I'm always curious. You know, that when you're in school and they're like, we'll teach you how to read, and what you're going to do is every little word is like a bump in the road if it's hard. So you just go, yeah, to your little things, and you just kind of go up and try to go and read the words, and I'm jumping around and going like that. And come on, get up. That's a good way to read. Look at him. He's just squeezing every fucking word down to the thing.
Entry into the United States by terrorists or other public safety threats. Clearly something else you wouldn't want if you're an imbecile. Okay? And Proclamation 9983 of January 31, 2020. Improving enhanced vetting capabilities and processes for detecting attempted entry into the United States by terrorists or other public safety threats. Yet another thing you'd have to be brain dead to not want in your country. But that
hold on 1 second.
You'd have to be brain dead to not want in your country, but that Joe Biden eliminated on day one. So ask yourself, as much as we probably want to blame the FBI and want to blame the other things because they're too preoccupied doing...
Hey, man, why would I want to blame the FBI? I have had a crush on Clarice Starling since 1993.
Woke nonsense and not their jobs. It's enough to make you want to strangle yourselves, right? But
if you do, I'm just saying, amyl nitrate orange. I think we're in the TMI phase of our relationship with Don Jr. That's what I think.
Ask yourselves this, and ask yourselves, if you were the media and it was Donald Trump as president, would you be asking the question, is Joe Biden responsible for it? Because it seems that there's a terrorist that was in this country that attacked a synagogue, obviously had nothing to do with the fact that Jews attend synagogue, right? That's what the FBI was initially telling us, even though now they... I'm sorry, the FBI was not telling us that Jews attend synagogue? I did not realize that was policy, but thank you. Changed it after everyone was like, are you kidding me? Are you joking? But it seems like Joe Biden...
I am not joking. This is my real face.
Made it a lot easier for this guy and probably many others to get into the United States. And it seems like everyone else is asleep at the wheel because they're too busy being PC and woke to do their damn jobs and to keep us safe. Wonder why no one's asking that question.
Well, I think largely because the dude's fucking dead and didn't take anybody with him. That's me. I'm going to go out on a limb. That's what I'm thinking. Like if he was still on the road, road run around and he was sort of white broncoing it across the country, some shit like that. I'll ask a couple good, like if he was going like door to door at synagogue, stuff like that, it might even come up. If he was wearing a Biden-Harris shirt, maybe. That would also throw a monkey wrench in the whole mainstream narrative. I think the reason they're not bringing it up is because it's a bunch of cow shit, and the reason you're bringing it up is because you and your daddy are hoping that you can, by giving hand jobs to them door kickers, make sure they don't look in the good cabinet. Oh my God. What happened to your face? Why is your name on fire? Why does he look so confused? I mean, I know why I look confused in all my headshots. Here, you want to see my modeling shot? Yeah, I know y'all do. It's one of my modeling photos. Sexy, huh? I was doing this thing like, should I look all tough? And they're like, no, man. The women like it like a man who is slightly confused and trying to remember if he knows somebody's name. That's the look women go for. And like, get that sexy look on your face where it looks like, I know that guy. Is that my drug dealer? No, I don't know that guy. Fuck. When's he going to get here? I'm totally crashing. That's the look you want. That's the look the ladies like. Something like that. Music. Don Junior. Don Junior. Don Junior. Yeah. I love that song, man. I love it. I've loved it ever since they used it in the end of that one Steven Seagal movie that they didn't finish, but you can still watch parts of it online. That's where that's from. Don Jr. to Don, where they teamed him up with, it was Don Jr. and Steven Seagal, and they're both deputies working in Russia trying to chase down a Bitcoin millionaire who promised to build a building and then blew it up. And that's it. And it was great. Starting Donald Trump Jr., Don, like that. All shot in Russia, Chinese money. Go figure that out. I don't know. Shit. You're watching Hal Sparks Mega Worldwide. We call it that because we're everywhere. We're all over the place. We're on Facebook. If you like and subscribe there, that's a lovely thing. The Hal Sparks page, which is how you get there, at the Hal Sparks page, is how you can get there on Facebook. You can like the page and watch the show there, and help support the show through stars, which is a lovely way to do it. Thank you guys for doing that. You can become a patron to support the show, patreon.com/HalSparks. You can you can even now you can super chat live and help the show out, especially when we're over 1,000. Sometimes we'll do like a $10 challenge if people are up for it, and it's a beautiful thing. But there's also a new thing on some of the clips, and it seems inconsistent. Most of the time it's there, but you can actually, if you're watching this later, there's a little heart, kind of like a contributes thing down there. This kind of allows you to super chat as you're watching it later on. So that's cool too. Or you can join us at twitch.tv/HalSparks. Subscribe if you have Amazon Prime. It won't cost you a dime. It's a great way to support the show, and it's nothing. It doesn't bother you at all. I mean, it's no work. I just don't know why you don't do it. If you have no pressure, and if you can't help, and you're overwhelmed right now, as many of our citizens of the earth are, don't worry about it. Just thank the people who do. Thank you, patrons, and thank the patrons on my behalf. And we got 1.3 K in the chat. We got 1,300 people in the chat room now. Remember when we started this shit and it was like 50? I'm just saying. It's kind of amazing growth. I'm just saying, and it's you guys being here regularly and enjoying the show and allowing this silliness to go on, and also pointing out the fact that these guys are lying out of their asses and we have nothing to fear from any of them. And I will not let you get anxious about any of their bullshit, because it's absurd, ridiculous, and it will not land. I'm just not going to be bothered by any of these dipshits. Not a one.